Welcome everybody to the Poke Battle Network. Today I am graced with my good friend Fish on a Heater all the way across many a ponds, and he's joining us as we're taking our first look at a battle of the Stygian Cup. Fish, how are you doing? How you've enjoyed Devon Season 2?
Devon Season 2 has not been the success that Season 1 was for me. Have I won a game yet?
Oh no!
I'm sure I
it's one of those meta. It's one of those seasons.
Yeah, one of those seasons. One of those times for me. But look, it's been fun trying to wrap my head around each new meta, and this one's been no different. I feel like this one's been easier to wrap your head around the meta than previous ones.
Okay. I feel I can agree with that because we had Dark and Dragon in the last meta, and so they banned a bunch of stuff, but they allowed more of those dragons and those flyers to come out, which played really well for Illusion Cup. So that's why they banned them. So I feel like you get some good access to. I'm not having as much good of a time with this meta so far. This is like my third team rendition. It's been really a tough one, but I expect it to be completely open and wild. And I brought us this amazing matchup because this battler has 2 charmers, and I sat there and I was like, oh my god, this person has 2 charmers. Like, my dragons are out, Sableye is out. Like, you can't use them, and you know they're gonna come. You know these charmers are gonna come. So it's like, what charmer are they really gonna use? Probably Brion, because Meowscarada doesn't want to see that bug. So Brion again is making a big splash here. So I really feel like the meta is still very much open. So if you're joining tournaments within these first few weeks, you could really have a good chance at building a team that no one can stop, because there really isn't anything that's secured in this meta.
The double charmer is just so gross, but I imagine it actually would work quite well. Well, I mean, not the Meowscarada though, because like every single team is gonna have a Araquanid on it, and the Araquanid would just chomp through that thing so fast. Yeah, but Brion, different story.
I was, the first time I saw this meta with the waters out and I saw that Charm was gonna play really well, I was like, aha, Primarina, and then I was like, oh, fairy typing. Like, somebody else has it, but we're gonna get into it. So my team I built, you know me, I love my dragons, so we're going double dragon. We've got Guzzlord, and I've seen a lot of Mantines. We've seen water out there, and I think that Goodra is gonna be the dragon. If it's not Goodra, it's gonna be Hawkamo. I think those are 2 very strong dragons here. I also got the Sableye with Dazzling Gleam, with the brand new Dazzling Gleam. We've got Samurott, because Hydro Cannon spam, and you get that bug typing in Mega Horn and Fury Cutter, so I like that play against some of these other bugs or some of these dragons. You can still get some effective down. Then I've got Golisopod, and of course we've talked about it, Araquanid. So I built this team. Obviously, Araquanid was number 1, but I saw Araquanid and I was like, you know what, maybe Golisopod might be just as good too. I have Aqua Jet on it. We'll see how it plays out with the Aqua Jet, because that, I don't know if that's going to really play. I thought maybe it would with a lot of the Sand Slash, Alolan Sand Slash, but I don't think Sand Slash is coming.
Sandslash is a Pokemon that you can bring, absolutely. It can break a couple of cores. The only problem is the Araquanid. The Araquanid's kind of stopping a lot of the meta seems to be revolving around the Araquanid at the moment, and so that's kind of the only thing I think holding Sandslash back.
I agree with you. That's why I don't think it like, as now playing it after the first look, as now playing the meta more and seeing Araquanid's dominance, it was like, all right, Sandslash is gonna take a back seat. But well, let's take a look in this battle, as I'm gonna lead Golisopod, and it's right into Brion. So I thought it might be Meowscarada, but maybe with all of this, all of these bugs I have, he decided to ban Meowscarada, and he comes with that Blastoise with rollout. So I'm thinking X-Scissor, do what I can do, and then make myself to my own Hydro Cannon user. And I'm thinking Ice Beam, Hydro Cannon, Ice Beam, Hydro Cannon, right?
No, no, they're running the Skull Bash. I mean, would a Hydro Cannon be enough here?
A Hydro
I mean,
Cannon
you're
would be
gonna throw
enough
the
in the
Hydro
red.
Cannon,
Yeah,
which is...
it does 90 on its own. So
Oh, they shield anyway. Does 90 damage.
Does 90 damage. The Hydro Cannon does 90 damage normally. So you
Okay,
get the stab.
okay. It
two
has
for
been
the
skull
water.
bashed.
Yeah. Oh, that's
So
right.
the
It has
defense has been
skull bashed.
boosted, so it might have survived.
But I got the shield.
Let's
That's
keep
all I
this one.
wanted, and then it did
Okay,
survive. It's like one
Oh,
health,
just.
so it's got another Hydro ready to go. So I'm like,
Yeah.
ugh. I brought the water type Pokemon out, but I'm like, nah, I gotta just do this.
Oh, but you shield the Hydro Cannon.
Mm-hmm. I just don't. I
Did
don't
you-
feel
was
confident.
it
I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel confident. And now, my opponent played this really well because the Brionne's in the back, and I have a dragon, and that's only gonna be Charm right there on my dragon.
Yeah, so you absolutely need... I mean, great catch.
Yeah. Using it as
And
a
you
shield.
know that's a Shadow Ball as well.
You got to use it as a shield to draw out that Brionne with the Charm. Maybe get to the nothing. Maybe get to nothing.
No.
And so...
And then they've got a shield as well.
Exactly. So I got to build up
So-
3 Aqua Jets. Really tough.
The shield... The Charmers, especially with a shield advantage, like that's you. I mean, well, it doesn't need an advantage. It just needs a shield, right? And then it can just do so much work.
Right. So, I mean, great by my opponent there to build the Brionne and have it ready to go. I sat there and I'm like, oh my god, Dragon's gonna have to take a back seat in this tournament because I got Darks. I got Ghosts and I got Sableye with the Ghost and the Dark typing, and I got Dark Dragon, which is just gonna get demolished if I pair it up. So I gotta make those adjustments. What'd you think so far?
Yeah, that Charmer really just screwed you over, didn't it?
Yeah, the Skull Bash actually did the
you're right.
big one for me. Surprised me out of nowhere because I could have at least Hydro Cannon down some more damage before, or married up my Pokemon better, lined them up better.
And then also, no shielding the Skull Bash and then shielding the Hydro Cannon. That was a big double whammy there, and that kind of made things pretty hard in the end. And then to add to that, the fact that they just survived the Hydro Cannon from Samurott. So that enabled them to throw the Hydro Cannon onto the Gliscod as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So little tidbits and tweaks we got to adjust. I really want to bring in Dragon again, but I don't think I do this time. I definitely come back with Sableye because I found a fun fact that like Sableye and one shield literally beats like all of the meta, but it can't do anything else. Like if it like barely with one shield and an extra tap, you basically beat all the meta. Check it out on PvPoke. It's wild. Ryblitz showed me this graphic and I cried. I was like, what? Yes, Dazzling Gleam. Go for it. I'm sure it requires some baiting and stuff like that. But I found myself...
Even without baiting. The 1-0 shields, even without baiting.
Yeah.
It wins everything.
Wins everything. So I found myself needing Araquanid to come out to play for this Brionne and maybe Meowscarada. They might go double Charmer. So I brought out Sableye to see if I can draw out the Brionne. But as you see, I've got both my Dark Dragon, which I wanted to hide, and then my Golisopod, because I wanted to get that on the Brionne. But nothing swaps out, and of course I met with an Araquanid immediately.
Now, what's more efficient, Foul Play or Dazzling Gleam? I feel like Foul Play is the better move to throw.
I mean, Dazzling Gleam gets it to half. Foul Play gets you the stab, plus you get the energy damage too. It's a less energy as well.
Yeah,
but like, look at what Foul Play did. Not even. Dazzling Gleam gets you to half.
Great catch.
Yeah, so I'm expecting it to be a Bubble Beam. A lot of people build up for Silverwind and then throw Bubble Beam. So there's actually interesting because now I'm debuffed on the defense. So the Dragon Breaths are doing extra damage, but I get the Dragon Claw. So I really like Guzzlord, but I think if you're gonna be up against all these Charmers, you're in for a world of hurt. And I might actually build a Brionne just because of this.
And you do get to... Ooh, why Brutal Swing here?
Just to get the damage. If it survives very little, I can come back with Sableye with 1 or 2 Shadow Claws. But I wanted just to... If I had the energy to do 1 or 2 more taps to another Brutal Swing.
So Dragon Claw is probably the better move to throw there, just because same energy, but super effective. Yeah.
Look, they tried to make a catch, and they brought in Jellicent, so I don't have to worry
Jealous.
about Brion. And Jellicent's going to actually take a foul play. And so I'm going to build up extra energy here and get to another one. So they've just gave me farm to feed, and I still have Golly in the back. So I'm going to build up for another foul play and go right after this green and red Araquanid and call it.
Perfect.
So I lost the lead, but because they didn't bring the Charmer, my dragon was able to do more damage, and my second Pokemon was able to do more damage. Like, I was able to turn the match in a favor.
Yeah, pretty risky though. You were ABA weak
risky.
to the Charmer, so if they led
risky.
with it, then you'd have been in a lot of trouble.
I feel they're gonna bring the Charmer back, but I feel they're gonna close with it this time.
Okay.
So I don't know.
So you're thinking like double bug Samurott, or like you're gonna bring at least one Pokemon weak to Charm?
I mean, I've got to try the Sableye out. I've got to see what Sableye's all about, right? This is and they brought in Jellicent this time too, and I was like,
yeah,
why Jellicent over Blastoise? Blastoise was so good. So if they do bring Jelly, I've got 2 Shadow Claw users on that, and if I get to the energy again for a Brutal Swing on my Dragon, I could be good. So I'm thinking that. I don't think they're gonna bring Meowscarada. I think they're gonna bring in Brion. So I think it's double water and then
like,
bug.
Essentially triple bug on your team with the Samurott as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
and this that might change.
No
that might change. I might be bringing my own Brion here. We might be taking a backseat on Golly and bringing Brion.
Yeah, we'll see how we go.
We'll see how it goes. As I'm gonna bring in the Samurott again because I think it's gonna be great. So yeah, there it is. Double dark. Trying to draw out that Brion early, rough. Get the energy. Yeah, this is super rough because Araquanid is just so tanky. You've got to have it on the team.
And because you're ABB weak to the Charm in the back, so I would probably have thrown the Mega Horn and then switched out into the Sableye to try and draw out the Charmer.
That's what I was trying to do, but then I saw they threw the energy, so I was just gonna build up and go for it again, and it was Bubble Beam too. So I thought about that, and then it was CMP tie, so I keep extra energy here, and I'm like, oh, get to the Hydro, and I can't get to the Hydro. I was like, all right. You gotta
but I mean, they threw their
they threw the Bubble Beam, and now I've got the energy. So I'm thinking if Brion's gonna come, I'm gonna let this go through. I'm gonna shield this because they built up for Bug Buzz so many times, right? They've got to throw it. Yeah. Brion's gonna go through, but I have the Hydro and close to the Mega Horn as well. So let's get that. Let's get that play going. Dragon Claw does what it does, and now it's in the yellow. Okay, bringing in the Samurott and hoping they don't shield the Hydro. Right, thinking they're really good. They don't shield the Hydro, and they don't. And I'm like, okay, I'll take one charm. And I'm like, oh my god. So they have a shield. They have a very weak and dead Araquanid. And then they bring in this fool. And I was like, oh no, Jelly again?
With a shield up though, that's the problem there.
And I'm not debuffed either, so that would have been real super effective on it. So the Shadow Ball I'm worried about. It's going to do some damage. And now I'm thinking, here comes the swap. Here comes the catch, and they got it. Oh my god, they got it on the fish. But we gotta hope. Okay.
I think.
Can we get to the foul play? We got enough to the foul play.
No way.
Fish.
What?
It's in, and the Hex goes through. Remember, this is in the deep yellow.
Oh, that's so gross.
What do I do? No, that was so. Oh my god.
Man.
I mean, I had to go an extra step just to. They should have won that. Let's just be clear. With double weak to Charm, and Charm's in the back, that should have been the W for them. Easy. And somehow I was able to get it, but man.
Yeah, so a couple of things that I saw there. One was, like I explained before, drawing out the Charmer with the Sableye to begin with.
Would have been huge.
It would have been huge, because then, if you'd done it straight after the first Mega Horn, then not only is, if they choose not to switch out the Araquanid, then Sableye can handle that a lot better, rather than dealing with a full health Araquanid. Or if they do have the Charmer and they switch that in, then the Samurott's still left with enough HP to be able to do something to maybe not like completely get rid of it, but do something against it at least. Then the other thing was remind me, you brought out the Guzzlord after Samurott went down. Like the Arachnid brought down the Samurott, right? No.
Yeah, no.
You switched
Guzzlord
out the
goes
Samurott
down,
with the Hydro Cannon.
Right, with the Hydro Cannon. The Guzzlord goes down.
Yeah.
I bring in Samurott. It farms. Oh no, it doesn't farm. It gets the Hydro Cannon off and drops the Brion into the deep red, which was like 2 Shadow Claws, which is what I did with only 1 charm going through.
Yeah, so probably my advice there would be pretty much the same as the first tip, was like, which is Sableye over Guzzlord there, because Sableye can at least, again, if it gets locked in against the Charmer, Sableye, I imagine, could at least grab a shield before going down, whereas the Guzzlord, it just melts. And so you're getting nothing out of it. You're just losing a whole Pokemon. Sableye can at least, drag Brion down to hell with it.
Right. Okay.
And then the Guzzlord was so good against, like, so much of their backline. The Arachnid, obviously Guzzlord's going to be good against Jellicent and Blastoise, and their Arachnid at that point is lower HP, so, like, even though Guzzlord is worse against Arachnid than what Sableye is, Guzzlord could still do work against it at that point, so I would probably have protected the Guzzlord a little more.
Alright. Well, that's a great tip. Thank you. That probably would have been the smarts about this matchup to go around. So, yeah. That was wonderful. Thank you, Fish. That's why we're doing these practices, get these ideas, get better strategies, and understand, like, how to come out on these teams if we're running into double Charmers with double Dragon or double Dark. So I would say put a Charmer on your team, because Dragon and Dark are big. So either Brion, you've got Meowscarada, and there's plenty. I'm sure there's a few others out there that we're not seeing yet. But Fish,
but that might give more reason to bring that Alolan Sandslash.
That might be the play.
Right.
Woo!
Right.
That might be the play. Get a little Gyro Ball, Ice Punch, Alolan Sandslash, Shadow with some Powder Snow.
I'm actually running Shadow Claw on mine. Okay. With Drill Run, not Gyro Ball.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. That Drill Run super effective, or not super effective, but real good damage. So, but Fish, let's take a second and give a nod to something that we're doing.
Yeah, this is happening this Sunday, the Devon APAC International Showdown. So this is a tournament that anyone around the world is welcome to enter, but the prizes on offer are only available to people from the Asia Pacific region. The winner of these tournaments get an automatic qualification to the World Championships at the end of the season.
Yeah, if you saw the EU, Hot Pocket won that one. And in Latinum IS, you got Jacko Loco, who won the first IS. So they're already punching their tickets into Worlds. I wonder who in APAC is going to show up. It can't be Fish on a Heater, because you're on the table with me. Or Vroom Vroom Pow. Or Erickson Young.
Or that handsome man Sosa Flow.
I can't. Even if I won the tournament. Oh no, I guess I could. That's right. I wouldn't get the prize money, but I'll definitely get I would get a punch and roll. But you'd be able to play. You just watch me play this matchup. Come on. So we're really excited. It will be the Stygian Cup that is the meta. So if you are excited and playing the Stygian Cup and feel like you can bring your double charm to take out everybody and conquer this showdown, come through this weekend on twitch.tv/DevonPogo. That's 10:30 PST time, PM. So that's really late for me, but that's real early for you, Fish.
Yeah, 3:30 for me. Oh yeah, that's why. So okay, no, 3 o'clock for me, I believe.
3:30 for you.
Because 3:30 Eastern time, so I'm in Central.
Okay.
So 3 o'clock for me.
3 o'clock.
Anyway,
nice.
It's all on the graphic. Anyone watching this, those are the times there.
Yeah, I'm excited to be on the caster table and do this Stygian Cup for the showdown. They are really fun. If you want to participate, you should. Absolutely, they don't affect your rankings at all. They are just a fun tournament to get a quick punch into the worlds. Fish, thank you for joining me and getting our first looks at some team building and some team plays here in the Stygian Cup.
My pleasure.
Be sure to check Fish on a Heater at Pallet Town PvP, one of the 4 mega tournaments that you can join every month. We'll give you the links down below. Check all of them, because if you don't get on them, you can't get yourself on that leaderboard. And boy, howdy, that leaderboard is finishing up to be something real special. So get on the leaderboard with the last 3 metas, including this one now. That being said, thank you all for watching Poke Battle Network. Be sure to hit like and subscribe to the channel for more of this DevonCorps action. Thank you, Fish, for joining me tonight.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me, mate.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And like always, keep on battling.